that. My son doing the Michael Jackson song dance. As you can see, that the majority of the time, our family are party people. We may not party like we used to, but we like to have a good time and we like to have fun and we like to tell jokes and we like to be silly. And we don't like to be upset all the time. If you see me upset, that's because these outside people have been initiating and provoking it. I'm an easygoing. I know me. They can't tell you like I could tell you about my own self. I know me. I'm a laid back person. I don't bother nobody. I mind my own business because I've been raised to do so with manners. So I don't get into other women's business because I don't pay their bills. My mother used to say that all the time. Don't be worrying about other people's business. You don't pay their bills. And so that always stuck with me. It's very true. You don't pay another person bill. Why would you be all up in somebody else's business? It's just rude and it's very disrespect to them and their family because they're not prying in your business. They're not trying to see what I could understand like the celebrity or if you're a celebrity and your fans kind of have the tendency to want to know a little bit more details about you, but I don't have fans. I have people that literally hate us as a family, hate our family, like they're out to genocide and hurt our family, seriously, and even slander our family. So therefore, if you one of those people that believe their lies and you won't come to us, see, if somebody told me about you, my mother taught me so much different because I was raised in Indiana and I'm more of a country girl. That's why they call it ghetto, but I call it countrified. And I don't want you to tell me nothing about a person. I want to see the person for myself. I want to get to know the person, my own self. And I want to actually look the person in the eye and actually have a conversation with the person. And then because people that's shady is going to give off some type of energy and vibration. You know what I'm saying? And when you can look a person dead in the eye, you can pretty much read them pretty well. And, I think that I'm not so bad at reading bad people. Apparently, I'm staying away from the toxic people that keep on trying to come over in our family territory and invade it. It's almost like they're doing war up against one family, which is very ignorant, see. It's very ignorant. And it shows the ignorancy for you to what can you change a 55-year-old woman? No, you can't. No, you can't. The same way how I went to go get my cigarettes today and I found out that in Citrus Heights, California, they had stopped selling menthol. Well, as a consumer and as a grown adult, even though they, hey, menthol costs this much, so does crack, so does cocaine, so does meth, so does fentanyl, so does even some of the weed got lace in it. So at the end of the day, to you sitting up here trying to make it look like it's such a bad thing, but you're still selling cigarettes altogether. Why did you stop the menthols? Why didn't you stop all cigarettes then? If it's such a dangerous towards the public, you understand? But I find California is a very dictate and love to control other people. They love to treat you as if you're a child, and they love to treat you as if you're a robot, as if you cannot think for yourself and make choices and decisions for yourself. And this is one reason why they do have a problem. See, you're going to learn, and I learned this through counseling because I had some good counselors in my life. That's why I try to stay away from people because those are part of the tools. If there's people that's abusive and they're toxic, it's best for you not to be interacting with them. So I try to do my best to stay away from them. Anyone that does not elevate me, anyone that doesn't encourage me, anyone that always bad mouthing me, why would I want my enemy to be in my presence? So I stay away from them, and they bring their cameras over to my family side. Do you see how disrespectful that is of invading someone's space and the boundaries, as if they have never been taught boundaries? and an invasion of someone's space and their privacy. You see, I don't think that grown ass adult should be able to have it their way as if we're going into Burger King when it comes to invading people privacy. Because if they can invade my privacy, then that means that they could do it to any United States citizen and then come up with some kind of sorry ass excuse as to why we're doing it. No, there's no justification unless if you're officers of the law. What is your probable cause, sir? Because we're not drug dealers, we're not mafia, we're everyday people just trying to make it every damn day and trying to survive just like everybody else. So what would be your probable cause that you would be monitoring our family and monitoring the inside? You don't get what I'm saying. Not cameras on the outside of the home. I'm talking about cameras in the inside, as if they are watching a reality show and that they have had everyone permission inside of this home with a legal document, and they have never got Antoine consent, Bridget Johnson consent, Crystal Last consent, Dominique Last, nor the minor child. So that is a violation of people's rights and it's against the law. If they go to their own law book in the state of California, it is illegal for anyone to use any type of electronic device or as a third party inside of your house, any form of listening device, any cameras inside of your home without your legal written permission, that you must give that third party a permission to be able to listen in on a phone conversation. Now they can sit up here and justify it and try to clean it up, but it's their laws, and I'm only reading back to them their own laws. So if you're not going to abide by the laws, then you need to go ahead and bring back menthol cigarettes, because we're going to find a way to get our menthols. The same way how people try to crack down on drugs, but people still go get their drugs. Same way how they try to crack down on prostitution, but do people not still go get their do they still go find prostitutes? Do they not? So there's going to be a way where people going to get their menthol cigarettes. Your law don't stop nothing, because you have people that's supposed to be upstanding and protecting the law, and they're breaking the law because they have a badge. They figured that I got this badge that I could do whatever the hell that you want to do. Well, according to the Department of Justice, DOJ, the head leader. I was reading an article where it was saying that not even cops is above the law, and eventually that if they don't stop their misconduct, that they're going to also get caught in their behavior. See, it's another thing that for cops to be constantly harassing black people out in the community and getting and invoking and promoting or provoking them to get upset. You understand? Some undercover and off-duty officers provoke people and harass them and bothers them as if it's a game. You understand? And they're finding it as a game, but it's misconduct. Off duty or on duty, it is misconduct. You're showing favoritism among the people of the community. You're sitting up there and encouraging the more Caucasian side to harass me as a black woman when I'm supposed to be getting equal protection of the law just like anyone else. Why? Because I'm a United States citizen. I was naturally born in Mansfield, Ohio, and I was raised in South Bend, Indiana. All my children was born in South Bend, Indiana. That means that we was born in this territory, inside the territory and the boundaries of the United States. So all rights is entitled to us. See, at the end of the day, it's good for. I seen them today. They got all they people because I made myself up. You know, when you don't look like the crackhead, because sometimes, you know, even in the midst of their cameras, I can give a damn. But it's just the principle of you having the audacity to invade our rights and then to treat me as if I'm some kind of child. And this year, when the new year come in, I'm going to be 56 years old. Do you know how that is? That's almost like back in the days when the white slave master used to call a 67-year-old man boy. Are you getting what I'm saying? So the same way it is with an older black woman. I'm a grandmother of 10. I just seen today my grandson open up his gifts. Are you understanding? And for you to treat me as if I am a girl. I'm not a gal. I'm not a girl. I'm not a slave. I'm a grandmother just like you. I'm just as old, just like you. All of us, if you're over the age of 50, got gray hair. Hey, you went